What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another venture with the Bearded Bobber. Now, yesterday we went over and rode the new 2022 Chief Bobber. Today I'm going to try to ride the Chief Darkhorse with mid controls, and it doesn't have those like mini apes, so it kind of changes up the feel of the bike. And I didn't get time to ride it yesterday, so I'm making time to come over here today before work. I don't know how those mid controls are going to feel. I really liked the forward controls, so we'll see how much it changes and if it's comfortable for me. But here we go. Today I am on the Chief Darkhorse 116. I got mid controls, got the fancy touch dash. We have talked about this bike before, but I was on the Bobber, and I gotta say, so far this bike is a lot better. Come on. I liked the handlebars on the other one, but I don't know what it is. Like, so far this bike feels just a little bit different. It might be just the wheel setup or something, but I don't know. I'm liking this one. Maybe it's just a more aggressive ride stance. This mid control, I like the mid controls, but I don't know. I didn't like the kickstand placement with the mid control, so that was a bitch to get to with my my fat calf that I have. Okay, it's not fat, it's muscle, but whatever, you know, because it carries my ass around. But still, I'm really liking the position and everything else. It feels great. That's actually the bike I was on last time, that Chief Bobber Darkhorse, and you know, awesome bike. You got the Super Chief right up there in front of me, but I don't know, I'm really liking the riding position. Let's see, things I may not care for are the mirrors and the kickstand. That's about it. And but it feels really good. And I really I like this riding stance a little bit more. I'm surprised. I felt super comfy on the Bobber, and I think that would be my long-term riding position. Like, you know, I want to go to Laughlin, I want to go on a long ride, I would need to be up a little bit, sit back with the little mini apes, and that would probably be a lot better for me. But as in, like, carving up a canyon, these mid controls and stuff, well, I mean, we're about to find out. We're just on the freeway for a couple minutes. We're about to rock up into these little canyons. Nothing crazy, just small town kind of stuff. Nice little windy roads, just to give you the feel of the bike. All that fun stuff. I really like that gear indicator right there. It kind of swipes out. There is another one of these. I don't know how to get to it at the moment. I've been more riding than focusing on the little gadgets. And but I talked about this thing before, so you know, that's not the end of the world. There's plenty of video for that. We're just in standard mode. The bike's been riding really, really good. I like it a lot. Real quick like that, boom, we're in sport. Get this back over to my little navigation. Oh yeah, you can hear that bike coming alive. Ready? There we go. This one, yeah, this bike feels a lot more responsive. It's like the 116 in that Bobber wasn't bad, but everybody's like, it'll smoke the Scout, and I'm like, it won't. Like, it definitely won't take mine. And it's like, mine's got stuff done to it, but I don't know what you guys are talking about. And I'd still give it a race, and I wouldn't think twice about it. The main reason is that torque right there. That the Thunderstroke creates so much torque and feel, and it feels fantastic. These brakes are absolutely great too. They grab like no problem whatsoever. That's a big deal when you're riding one of these bikes, is the brakes. And you know, it's still like a 600 pound bike, so, you know, they shaved a shit ton of weight off of it, but But these Thunderstrokes are fantastic. I loved them. It's a big reason I wanted a Chieftain, and that Challenger barely won out. And that's going to be coming up in videos to talk about too. But so still quite a bit of, so more vibration in sport mode, because that motor is definitely revving out a little bit differently, holding the revs differently. It definitely makes a huge difference on that. Let's see if we can get it back over. There we go. So easy to touch screen with your gloves. This is where I popped a wheelie on that FTR. Didn't mean to, but that hill helped. I think that's called hill assist. Just kidding. They don't have that. Don't think I said that this bike has hill assist. So sport mode is definitely a lot nicer of a ride. And everybody's like, well, why do you need ride modes? Blah 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 blah. I just put it in and go. And well, this is why. Because if you want to be a hooligan, you go for it. But if you want that bike to ride just a little bit chiller, you can do that. Now, a lot of people ride around in sport mode. Like my Challenger, I don't. Riding Fish rides around in sport mode constantly in his bike. That's just different, you know, riding styles, and he's used to the bike that way, and I like to just change it up, you know. And I don't know if it does anything. I doubt it does gas mileage, maybe a little bit, like just that difference in the way the bike responds. So it's got to be something. But I gotta say, I do this is the weird thing, is I like the mid-controls way more than I thought I would. I do like being kicked out, but that's the same thing. As I think this would be for carving this kind of little windy stuff more than when I'm out stretched out going to a long ride. And I like doing that more, even with my bobber. I take that out. Like, people put mid controls on their bobbers, and I'm like, nope, not doing that. Now, I do feel like I'm not going to grind as much as I do with the forwards, but that may just be where my feet position are and how close I feel to the ground. So all in all, it really is going to come down to that personal stance. If you're a bigger guy, I think you'll probably like the forward control, so your knees are not up India. And mine, honestly, where the tank is, feel great right next to the tank. So that has not been an issue for me at all. But yeah, guys, okay, so we have ridden 2 of the Chiefs. I have not ridden the Super Chief, but it's got floorboards, and it's nice. Like, I don't, you know, you want a windshield, you want bags, you want floorboards, it's set up, man. It's ready to go. For me, on these kind of bikes, I like to be more of a hooligan. I would be the bobber person with maybe minimal baggage, and same thing with the Darkhorse. No, I carry my own baggage, but still, the same thing reason with the bobber, I can still pack up and go. I do have the Challenger for times that I need to do a lot more stuff. Like Daytona, I'll probably have the Challenger packed down, and hopefully not too packed down, because I learned my lesson from Sturgis. But now, a bike like this, I would totally ride across the country. Would I do it in this stance? No. I would do that bobber right there in front of me. I would do the stance like that, but I definitely would probably be putting them stage 2 cams on here real quick. Alright guys, well, we are nearing the end of this demo ride, and that's all it really is. It was a demo ride, so I can't give you a full-on review of it or anything like that. Yeah, not on this one. I would like to get more time on the bike to give like a better review, and you know, hopefully that'll happen in the future. But right now I can just give you my quick opinions, and I gotta say, throw stage 2 cams and a 116 like this, it does have the better. It doesn't have the big snorkel intake, which I would love to. I'd love to hear that thing like really suck that air up. It's one of my favorite sounds when they do that. I changed the intake on the bobber, and that was just like a dream come true. That was such an awesome sound. All right, guys, but I'm gonna get out of here. Enjoy. Get out to your local demo truck. Check out your local Indian dealer, and you know, have fun with it. So, you guys stay safe, stay classy. I'll catch you later.